Good afternoon. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 5517 Bevis Avenue in Sherman Oaks, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line, or deck Gilinski. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I'm going to be performing today's examination today from the 4-inch main sewer line cleanout we found over here on the left side of the structure. And this is as you come from the front, kind of walk into the neighbor's driveway area, just outside of the sub-area access here. Down on the ground you'll see this 4-inch cap. We're going to drop in and we're going to push out through the backyard to a public sewer running along inside the alley, or under the alley I should say, behind the property. So as we drop in here we're going to run through a length of a modern plastic piping. We're looking at a significant amount of paint and plaster debris buildup in this line. So the recent work, possibly painting and stuff like that, all this gunk was washed down the drains. It's very difficult to keep the camera lens clean. It just builds up and starts peeling off the top. So there's a bit of a blockage coming up, which is why this paint and stuff is all the way up along the top of the pipe. Now we do have looks like a slight belly here. In other words, a low point. It's kind of hard to be certain. See this here, we're underwater. Yeah. We got a bit of an offset here where we connect back up to some older clay. And I've got a section of original clay here running along the left side of the house too as we're pushing towards the back. They left a section of the old original pipe, and as you can see it's very heavily root intruded. Now, this could be contributing to that standing water in the line. So when you have root intrusions like this, it's very difficult. You can't see the pipe, you're just kind of running through a tunnel, if you will, of roots here, kind of pushing them out of the way. See, we've punched a hole through it already with our camera, allowing it to drain out somewhat, but it's just, you can't see much. So I'm going to go ahead and get some water running here. Get the lens cleared off. Should catch up to us here in a second. And now we're changing back to a modern plastic. So for whatever reason, they left a short section of the original pipe there along the side of the house, and it's causing some issues with the drainage. So in a situation like this, what we're recommending is that the line be hydrojetted. All this paint and plaster debris buildup cakes up along the walls of the pipe, makes it really, really difficult to see anything. Regular snaking is just going to smear it around, probably not provide a good enough view of the system for us. See the milky color of the water here along the bottom. That stuff just cakes up on the lens. Can't really keep it clear. Alright, so now we're pushing through a plastic pipe again, meandering through the yard here. Really not able to get this camera clean. We'll crank up the water here a little bit. See if we can get that to clear out. milky water. Creates a lot of glare. Alright, so about 80 feet, looks like we're changing back to clay again. I know this is hard to see. Alright, so I think what we're running into today is just, we're not going to be able to see this line clearly with all this paint and plaster in it. So that on top of the roots. So I'm going to recommend a thorough hydrojet cleaning of the line and then a follow-up. I can't see well enough to get an accurate assessment on this line. And here at 100 feet we're dropping down into our public sewer. So unfortunately I'm not going to be able to give too much information today. I mean, we do know we've got a combination of materials. We've got root intrusions in the clay sections. We've got potentially sections of the modern plastic that aren't sloped correctly. And just all of the paint and plaster buildup that needs to get out of the system so we can see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to the written report for a description of today's final findings and recommendations. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.